Hey, Shalom, Yashala. I'd like to begin this sit down by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rukwakadash. I'd also like to say double honors to the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone, and salutations to the brothers and sincere Akim, man, pushing this truth in due diligence and sincerity. In this particular sit down, I'd like to go into the judgment that Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai is going to bring, man, onto the planet Earth, man, in these coming times, because the Lord Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai is going to judge Babylon, man. Judge the 2/3 that trust in the society, and ultimately destroy Esau, man, for all of his wickedness, man, that he commits upon the face of the planet Earth, man. The Lord is going to bring a lot of death and destruction upon this place, man. The Lord is going to judge Babylon heavy, man, for all of the wickedness that's committed upon this within the society, man, upon the face of the planet Earth. What I'd like to start off with first and foremost is Isaiah the 66th chapter and the 15th verse, man. Because, hey, this is one of my favorite scriptures, number one. And second of all, the Lord destroyed Babylon. Well, the Lord obviously, yes, destroyed ancient Babylon. But the Lord destroyed the world that then was through the means of fire, man, as a cleansing agent. Now the Lord is going to come back and do the same again on this side, but this time he's going to use, the Lord destroyed the earth then by water. And on this side, he's going to use fire, man. That's why he said in Isaiah 66 and 15, "For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire." The prophet Isaiah prophesied that, because the Lord is going to come back and bring judgment, man, through his chariots, through the martial law, through the nuclear weapons, man, that are going to be fired upon Babylon. That's why it then says at the verse 16 verse of Isaiah the 66th chapter, "For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many." Meaning the Lord is going to judge heavily, man. The Lord is going to slay multitudes, man. Multitudes gathered in the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is Yahweh Shaphat, the Most High's judgment. The Most High is going to bring a lot of destruction upon the society, man. Ultimately speaking, because people in this world don't fear Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. A lot of people out here fear man and trust in man a lot more than they trust in the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. Hence, judgment is going to rain upon them, man. Yeah? Because they believe more in man. They believe more in Esau's society than they trust in the Lord. Hence why the Lord's going to destroy 2/3 of our people in particular, man. Because they trust in the shadow of Egypt, man. Hey, but what's the Lord going to do? He's going to give you the opportunity. But if you choose not to accept it, then hey, your blood is upon your own hands. Ezekiel, another major prophet of the Lord, received this prophecy, man. And in Ezekiel the 9th chapter, the 4th verse, it reads, "And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city." This is the Lord instructing one of his death angels, "Through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof." Now it's spiritual that we just came out of the Passover. And the whole spirit of the Passover is ultimately speaking, getting yourself right with Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, man. Getting that mark of exemption, that far, man, which is what the mark in Ezekiel 9 and 4 is talking about, painted across you, man, which is over your forehead, which is ultimately speaking, that mark is the name, man, of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, man. The name of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. You know, Acts 4 and 12 is another one. There is no other name under heaven whereby we must be saved. The Lord's name, man, is of the utmost importance, man, despite what niggas would have you believe. But ultimately speaking, a lot of people in Israel do not have this mark, man. They don't have the mark of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai's exemption, which is why they're going to be destroyed. Verse 5 says, "And to the others he said in my hearing." So basically, the Lord said to the death angel, while I can hear it going on, while I can see and hear what's going on, in my hearing, yeah, go ye after him through the city and smite. So basically he said, while I can hear exactly what's going on, I want to hear the blood curdling screams, I want to hear his last breath, I want to hear him begging for mercy. While I can hear everything that's going on, go through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin on my sanctuary. Then they began at the the ancient men which were before the house, man. Hey, the Passover is a very significant time, man, because during that Passover, man, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai passed over Egypt and killed the firstborn of every living thing, including the animals. Not even the animals were exempt, man. The Lord literally obliterated ancient Egypt, man, and he's getting ready to do about the same thing again in this modern day society to this kingdom, man. Hence why it's important, man, to get right with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because the Lord ain't out here playing no games, man. The Lord is literally going to roll on Babylon, man, and do a number on this society. A lot of our people don't see it coming because they trust in the shadow of Egypt, but that's why they're going to get consumed, man, with Egypt, because of the fact that they don't see the severity of what's going on. You've got Brexit happening on April the 12th, man. Yeah, literally less than 3 weeks from now, you're gonna have it to where the UK government could potentially leave Europe with no deal. Yeah, food stores have a 3 days worth of supply. About 29% of the food in England comes from EU countries. If they suddenly have no deal, what do you think is gonna happen, man? Yeah, you gotta understand, a lot of severe things are about to come upon this place, man. Yeah, hey, you gotta understand, a lot of these EU workers, man, as much as these fucking wicked ass selfish Brits complain about them, they are the workhorse that drags Britain's construction economy, the manufacturing economy, the retail, agricultural economy. Without them, this country is fucked. This place is gonna go into the utmost turmoil, man. But it's also really because of the fact that they ain't, man. The Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is stirring up the spirits, man. And in the midst of all of that racial tension, in the midst of all of that uncertainty, the Lord is also going to come with the nukes and the fire and the destruction, man, to bring this place down. Luke 12:49, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled, man? Hey, the Lord said he's come to send fire upon the earth, death, destruction. Whoa, man. It says, hey, man, I'll read it again. I come to send fire upon the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? The Lord said he's coming back to destroy, man. This is out of the words. These are the words of Yahweh Shai himself, man. That's why it's highlighted in red. The Lord said he's coming to bring fire upon the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? Meaning, hey, listen, I'm coming to burn this place down, man. Hey. And hey, the fire's already going to be started, man, before I arrive. But I'm going to come and add to that, man. I'm going to turn it into that pure blue flame. The Lord's about judgment, man. And like I said earlier at the beginning of this vigil, the Lord judged the earth by water then. And this time is going to be by fire. The most fervent fire you would have probably ever felt in your life. The Lord is going to bring that on Babylon, man. Get right, man. Hey, I'm trying to, hey, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Ra'azah, man. I don't be a castaway after I preach the gospel myself. I hope that the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai keep a righteous spirit within me, man, so that I do what I need to do. Because, hey, brothers, I'm telling you, man, these are some real testing times that are upon us, man. And we got to make sure, man, that we endure, man, unto the end, man. This is about fighting that good fight. Ultimately speaking, we got to fight unto the end, yeah? We got to, hey, man, Revelations 2:25, like I love to quote, Revelations 3:10, you know, hey, 2nd Ezra, the Lord said he's literally gonna, the Lord, Ezra saw a vision of Yahweh Shai literally crowning the elect, man, the men that stay true unto him, man. We got to have faith, man. Faith. Hey, hold on, just a second. Faith, man, is the, hey, man. Faith, like I went into in my previous video, man, because through the fear of the Lord, because we have faith in his word and we know he's going to bring the judgment he promised he was going to bring, we persuade men, man. Hey, listen, Isaiah 42, and let me start from verse 11. Let the wilderness and the cities thereof lift up their voice. Start from 10. Isaiah 42:10. Sing unto the Lord a new song, yeah, and praise, and his praise from the end of the earth. Ye that go down to the sea, and all that is therein, the isles and the inhabitants thereof, basically the entire inhabited earth, the whole ecumeny. Yeah, let the wilderness and the cities thereof lift up their voice, the villages that Kedar doth inhabit. Let the inhabitants of the rock sing, let them shout out from the top of the mountains. Let them give glory unto the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and declare his praise in the islands. The Lord shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, roar, and he shall prevail against his enemies, man. Hey, that's that Daniel's the 12th chapter. That's in that second Ezra's when, 13, when the Lord came in that chariot, man, that Ezra saw and couldn't measure, man. Daniel's 12, you know, the time of trouble like such as no other, when the angels are gonna are gonna fight, man, for the Lord, man, the archangels, man. Hey, the Lord Yahweh is going to go up like a mighty man. He's going to stir up jealousy like a man of war. He's going to cry and roar, and he's going to prevail against his enemies, man. Hey, he says, I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a travailing woman. I will destroy and devour at once. What you got to understand is the Lord has been waiting to do this for a minute, man. The Lord Yahweh has been waiting to bring judgment upon Babylon for a while, man. And ultimately speaking, it's nearly that time, man. But now, man, the Lord Yahweh is going to wreak havoc, man, upon the face of this planet, man. The Lord Yahweh is going to destroy, man. The Lord Yahweh is going to bring judgment upon you, wicked two-thirds and Esau Edom, man. And that's what we're waiting for, man. I will make waste mountains and hills and dry up their herbs, and I will make the rivers islands, and I will dry up the pools. Hey, man, and I will bring the blind by a way that they knew not. I will lead them in paths that they have not known. I will make darkness light before them and crooked things straight. These things will I do unto them and not forsake them. Man, the Lord is going to guide us back, brothers, man. And I sincerely believe that. Although sometimes, you know, you go through hell. Sometimes, you know, the trials and tribulations get on top, man. The Lord Yahweh is going to protect us, man. And I sincerely believe that, man. And I know brothers do also, man. We're going to be good brothers, man. You see, because we got the spiritual force of Yahweh, the God that created the universe behind us, man. And there ain't nothing that Esau can do against that, man. Fear the Lord and keep his commandments, man. And as long as we endure unto the end, the Lord's got us, brothers, man. Hey, Yasha'Allah, man. We are the princes of the power, man. May Yahweh protect us against the wiles of the devil, man. Right on to the end. And even brothers that got to die for this truth, Yahweh right us up. We're enduring to the end. The Lord said we're going to rise with him first, man. Hey, we're going to be sipping that Yahweh wine, Lord willing, baby. We're going to be good brothers, man. Keep the faith, man. Keep the faith, man. Yeah? Love Akim, man. Love all the Akim, man. Hey, may Yahweh strengthen, may Yahweh maintain us, man. And Lord willing, man, we endure unto the end. This is not just a thing of just saying it. When we say double honors to the apostles, it's not just a thing of coming out in a video and saying double honors because it sounds like a cool thing to say. We sincerely mean it. When we say enduring unto the end, we sincerely mean it, man. We believe in Yahweh, man. That's why it's important to be a Hebrew Israelite in your, like, that's why it's important to be a Hebrew Israelite, which of course we are by the Spirit and really what we were born to be. It's important to be an Israelite at all times, not just when camps are when it's time for camp, or you know, when it's time to go out on a Saturday, man. We are the Lord's people, man, and we have to maintain, man, in this truth, man. We gotta be Yahweh Shai, like, ultimately, man. Literally, that's what the Lord requires of us, man. Faith, diligence, man. And works, man. Put in those works. Don't forget about those works, because, yo, when the Lord returns, man, he's going to require those works, man. And you don't want to be that slothful servant, man. You really don't want to be in that position. Trust me. I know I sure as hell don't. So, trust me, man. Brothers, let's keep the faith, man. And let's honor Yahweh so that when he comes, we may be found of honor in him, man. Because, yo, it's going to be hella dishonorable to have to be slain by your own power, man. Think about that, man. You know? That's all I'm going to say on that. You know, I feel like I hit the point. And so the next time I come, man, I say, Shalom. Shalom.